Hey guys, it's Kim. For those that do not know me, my name is Kim McLeod. If you have not noticed by my YouTube channel, I know it's been a minute for all my 55 current subscribers right now. I am back after about it's been 2 weeks? It's been like 2 or 3 weeks since my last video. And not because I haven't been living. Oh, my people, I have been living and I got some stuff to tell you. So today, I'm just going to chat about some things with you all, to share some thoughts with you all about singleness, about some updates, what's going on in my personal life right now. If you're wondering what I'm drinking right now, this is a Mexican drink, Spanish drink, whatever. So we're going to talk. We're just going to talk, and hopefully this helps someone. I know it will. So yeah, let's just get down to it. 1 minute in. Let's get down to this. So, an update right now with my channel. When I first started out, for those that do not know this, but when I first started out with YouTube, this was really based on my physical health journey. Because I've been making a point to live a holistic lifestyle, spiritual, physical, emotional, mental health. Just want to be healthy in all those areas of life. And it's a challenge, most definitely. It's a challenge of balancing all those types of areas in your life. And on top of that, I am a single. I am a career woman, independent. So it's a struggle to get all those things, in balance, and to have all those things work together as one. So when I started this channel, that was the main focus and purpose. But a dear friend, I shared this on other posts, but a dear friend of mine, actually I think I had a couple of friends tell me about why won't you, I don't want that to fall. They're like, well, why won't you share something about singleness? And I'm like, okay, I'll do that. I'll share a little something about singleness. So that's what I start doing, just out of a limp, really. It wasn't nothing necessarily that I thought that I was going to continue to do, because I started this YouTube channel back in March of this year, 2018. But I noticed there's a huge need for someone to have a voice for the singles. There's a huge need out there. There's a lot of people dealing with singleness alone, of course. I know that sounds so ironic, right? Dealing with singleness alone, and we're already alone, but okay. But anyways, but it's very true that a lot of us don't voice what we really feel and what we think as a single to people, either to our other single friends or our families, to our local church communities, or even to our married friends and families. I don't know what it is, but I guess some of us just feel ashamed or feel embarrassed to present the real life, the reality of a single individual. So here lately, I've just been sharing my life story really about singleness and how I've been getting through it and what I've been doing to encourage myself, and as well as sharing with you all things that will inspire you all one day. So with that all being said, I just want to let you all know that I am not making this up. So just now, right before I started filming this, I checked my analytics on YouTube, and to come to find out, still at this moment in time, my single videos, out of everything else I post, physical health, when I post things about like my grocery store runs, like I have grocery store runs on like Trader Joe haul and Kroger hauls. And out of all that stuff, I talked some stuff about, emotional health and mental health, but I think singleness honestly comes into the category of emotional health as well as mental health. It depends on how you look at it. But I've noticed my top 3 videos right now are how to deal with past relationships. Number 1 is how to deal with past relationships. And which is crazy about that video was that I really didn't want to make that video, first of all. And when I filmed it, I actually filmed that video in the morning time of whatever day I filmed it. And I had to delete it because there was some copyright issues, which I didn't really understand because I actually had a music in the background and I had some issues with proving the copyright of the music, whatever. So I just ended up deleting the entire video so I don't have to deal with that whole thing getting out stuff worked out. So I filmed it again towards the end of that day. And I mean, the views was like, it was like, of course, it's not like, it didn't go viral, but it was the most watched video that I have in like the span of time, if that makes sense. So, because it was like within that night or within that day, I had like 20 something views. For me, I'm a new YouTuber, so for me that's a big deal. And I noticed, so that was number one. Number two top video right now is singleness terminology, and that was part one. I did 2 parts on that, so I really would encourage you all to actually look into both parts of that. If you could, go ahead and check that out. So I want to encourage you all to not just look at singleness terminology part 1, but also take the time and look at part 2. I know that if you like part 1, I know you will enjoy part 2. Number 3 top video on my YouTube channel is Seasons of Singleness. And I personally like that video too. So I know that you all would enjoy that. So I noticed that that's the top 3 videos right now are all singleness. And also I have other singleness videos that are in my top 10. Several are in my top 10 and 20. Right now, outside of this video and outside of another video that I'm going to make here very soon, I have right now a total of 70 videos right now since March of 2018. So you guys, I really need you all to really support this YouTube channel. I'm not going to beg and plead with you all. I'm just going to do my best and be consistent and dedicated to bring some value to you all, because I know this is a huge topic, and I really, to be honest with you all, and I feel like I have to keep saying this because I know there's a lot of people out here, YouTubers, that's their expertise is on singleness and that's their focus. But to be honest with you, I did not start out with that, but I'm noticing that is a huge need. And I know with me, where I'm at in my life, people are really hoping to hear my story about singleness. So I would like to share some things about that. Of course, I'm not gonna go in super detail about so many things, but I'm gonna try to be as transparent and real and raw with you as possible, of course. And so you have to, I guess you got to be considerate and respectful too on my end, because you got to think about the things that are really precious to you and deep to you and intense to you, that you kind of feel like embarrassed and sharing and stuff as well. So I'm going to do my best to let you all know that, I'm human just like you. I've made my mistakes just like you. I'm just in this world like you, just trying to make a difference, trying to do the right thing, trying to treat people the right way, trying to live in a way that will bring value to myself and others. And of course, ultimately, number one is to bring glory to God. So we all fall short of the glory, and Lord knows Miss Kim has fallen short of the glory many of times. But I'm just always reminded about King David. He's had his faults or whatever, but his key was he had a heart after God. He had a heart to repent. So yeah, that's my take on that. But I'm 8 minutes in. This is just sort of like an update with you all before I go into my topic of today. Also, I want to update you all about my podcast that is going on right now. I started a podcast back in April, I believe. I think it was the end of April. I started my very first podcast. I always thought about having like a radio, having some type of radio broadcast for the past few years, but I didn't even know how it would start. But I noticed in this time of age, podcast is actually a really big thing right now. There's a lot of people that listen to podcasts, definitely people in big cities that have like a long commute tend to listen to podcasts. People listen to podcasts when they go to the gym or just as they're at work. So I want to give a shout out to one of my YouTubers that I actually listen to consistency is Raymond Isaiah. He actually started a podcast on Anchor FM. And I'm like, that sounds interesting. Let me go to Anchor FM, to add him as one of my favorites. And I was like, you know what, this looks really easy. Let me go ahead and start as well. So I actually started a podcast as well on Anchor FM. And I also will have all of that posted on this page. So you could just look into the description and you will see that. But I just want to let you all know that I am on, just to speak it as well. I know it's going to be a description, but just to have this on me, I'm on Anchor FM. I'm on Breaker, Castbox, Apple Podcasts, Overcast, Pocket Cast, and Radio Public. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm on official 7 podcast platforms. So that's really some exciting news, guys. So if I could encourage you all to at least download at least one of those podcast apps, feel free to do that. I will say, I know some people was wondering, do they have to add another app because, they don't have enough space on their phones or whatever, which is fine. But, I would personally encourage you to either do Anchor FM or Apple Podcasts, depending on your phone. Anchor is great for your Android. Apple, of course, is great for Apple products. So, but if you just really do not want to download a podcast app, you can listen to my podcast on your laptop. So if you have a laptop or some type of, what do they call those things now? iPads or tablets or whatever. So you can actually listen to it on your laptop. You could just, because I normally post them on my Facebook page. So you could just actually go to the podcast on your computer and just find me. My podcast name is Miss Kim McLeod, VA Real Talk. That's Miss Kim McLeod, VA Real Talk. Feel free to follow me on Facebook at Kim Marie McLeod. Follow me on Instagram at Kim Marie. So like I said, this is an introduction on what's going on right now. I'll try to give you an update about my channel, about my podcast. And I know that some of you are wondering, Kim, you look really different. Yes, special shout out to my 2 YouTube followers, Miss Chanel Oliver as well as Miss Sharon Oliver. They actually hooked me up this weekend. They helped the sister out and did my hair. I am so thankful for them. So yeah, I have a new look for this summertime. So trying to make sure I get it right for you all. But there's pictures on Facebook and Instagram, so feel free to look at that. So yeah. So please stay tuned and check out these videos on this channel. Feel free to subscribe, tell other people to subscribe, share it on your Facebook, your Instagram, your Snapchat, your Twitter, whatever social media platforms you have. Feel free to share my YouTube channel. All right, guys, have a great one and stay tuned for other videos.